We have a problem. I'm unironically uploading a YouTube video and it's not April 1st. The world has gone to shit. This is how you know the world has gone to absolute shit. What am I doing? Uploading a video. I'm back. Unironically. Playing Pokemon. In 2024. It's over. The apocalypse is upon us. The darkness has returned. I've been sucked back in that shadow realm of competitive Pokemon by none other than the biggest fraud in the Pokemon community, PokeMD. Great. Absolutely great. Fantastic. Yeah, so I'm actually back for at least the next couple months. I forget how long this thing lasts. We're actually gonna be in a draft league. So the SBL season 2 has decided to do a retirement home arc where they got all the old people together and say, let's play Pokemon. So you got me, you got Chimpact, you got Shady, there's a bunch of old people. Well, I don't know about them, but I'm pushing 30. Well, I know Chimpact's pushing 50. So we're all old. So maybe I'll get a couple wins because at least I'm fighting other old people and not people in their prime. I'm way past my prime. I'm retired. I got my chip. I have my ring. You know, APA Season 5 champion, by the way, itzGator. APA Season 5 champion. But, yeah, we're back. So, this is the unironic return of itzGator for who knows how long, doing who knows God what. It's 2024. Happy New Year's, happy holidays, something. Hope you all are hitting the gym and getting swole and fit and eating healthy and find love and romance or whatever the hell you're looking for, a job or money, you know, whatever people want nowadays. Just being happy, I guess. Being happy is overrated. No, I'm kidding, it's not. But here we are. So, what am I supposed to, like, we're going to do a draft analysis thing apparently. I guess I don't know if I'm gonna upload a video this April 1st then. So what is this, the like yearly update then here? I don't know. I'm old. I don't know what to update you. I'm just old. I'm old and I'm not getting younger. Nah, low key. Even though I'm pushing 30, I feel young. You know, I feel like I'm 18. Got a lot of youth left in me. I'm ready to tackle the big leagues. Let me get some dubs here. Maybe. I don't know. I haven't played Pokemon in literally like 3 years. Like literally. So probably not. But whatever. Life stuff, not really. Like 2023 was a very relatively uneventful year. Like there are a couple like it's stuffs, but overall I don't feel like it was all that like crazy, not much to call attention to. A lot of it spent working. I'm a full-blown salary man. Actually, not full-blown. Like, at least I don't have to like wake up, put on my suit and tie, like commute to the office, like say Yoroshiku Negashimasu to my boss every day or whatever, and just overwork until like 8 p.m. and go home. Like I work from home and I'm a programmer. I just sit at my computer. I've been sitting at my computer for the past decade. I still do the same thing. I just do different stuff on my computer. Like before it was play video games and watch anime. Now it's code and play video games. Yeah, I don't watch that much anime. I did not watch that much anime last year. Guys, I'm still a weeb. Come on, I live in Japan. Like, I had to be a weeb to some extent, right? But I unfortunately, something had to get cut a little bit. And it was anime. Was it, though? I still beat my meat to hentai, like, all the time. Like, was it really cut if I still watch hentai? Like, come on now. Come on. But, like, anime-wise, I actually didn't watch much anime last year. Like, well, I watched Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 2. I'm basically Nanami, by the way. Like, nice, honest salaryman, just making a living, and I get dragged back into this demon world, aka the world of competitive Pokemon, which is a demon world. There's just a bunch of demons just swarming here. But like I watched that. I watched Oshinoko and the new season of Demon Slayer, and I unironically think that's all I watched from 2023. Those are the only new things I watched. I don't think I watched anything else. Like I started Spy Family because the new season came out, like season 1 of Spy Family. I didn't finish. Was Record of Ragnarok the new season last year? If that was last year, then I also watched that. But I don't remember. That's not a lot of anime. I have been playing video games. By the way, Talos Principle 2 came out last year. Talos Principle 1 is my favorite game. Talos Principle 2 is fantastic. So if you like puzzle games, you should be playing those games. I've just been playing games. I still play RNG Fiesta games. It's just not Pokemon anymore. I'm retired. Okay? But yeah. I'm still a weeb deep down inside. Alright? I still got the NHK poster in the back. Like, come on, guys. Come on. Fellow weebs, don't don't abandon me. I did break the curse of 2D over 3D. If you watched the previous I'm Back video, or one of them, I think I mentioned it or whatever. But like, yeah, who am I kidding? It's over. Who is this guy? Who is this guy on the screen right now? What an absolute fraud! Jesus. Yeah. Besides that, I mean, it's like relatively uneventful. You know, like just playing games, working. I did go to I went to South Korea last year for the League of Legends World Championship. That was pretty fun. I met a couple new people. The event itself, it was really fast. Like they got absolutely washed, but it was an experience. I got to meet one of my online friends that I hadn't met before. It was overall a good experience. I just wish the games lasted longer and whatnot. And there were a couple things that were like garbage, but that's not the point of this video. Besides that, there's really nothing. Over the holidays, I did nothing. I basically played a bunch of video games, and now we're here playing Pokemon. Yay! I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen. I just hope whatever happens, it's not terrible. It doesn't even need to be good, just not terrible. Like maybe squeeze in one win against like maybe an aging Chimpact or something like that, or something. Or I forget the rest of the people in the league, but I'm sure someone else is like retired or pushing 60 like me. So yeah. But okay, I think that's enough for life update stuff. I'm in the same place I've been in forever. Things are like chilling. We're chilling. Like things are just moving at a steady pace. Life's just moving at a steady pace. Things are just living. We living out here. My Japanese is still garbage, by the way. Garbage. I feel like it's not as garbage as I think it is. Because like a little bit of rant. Not really rant. A little bit of side thing. Like when I went to Korea, like I felt lost. Like because I don't know any Korean. Like I felt completely just absolutely lost. But then like when I came back here, it's like I can actually communicate to some extent if I need something. Like maybe not full sentences, but like I feel like my vocabulary is a lot bigger than I think. It's like I could probably speak Japanese at like a kindergarten level. I'm not saying it's good, but like I can maybe get my point across, or like read a sign. No, I mean I can definitely read hiragana, katakana, and some level of kanji, like maybe 100 or so. I don't know how many, but yeah, I don't. It's not like I'm taking Japanese lessons, but you get my point. Japan is my home. All right, born and raised in Japan. Yeah, so, not really, but yeah. Anyway, I've been recording for about 10 minutes, so I'll spare you from the ranting, even though it's my fucking channel. So if I want to rant, I'll rant for literally an hour and do 5-minute draft analysis because I'm allowed to do that. It's my damn channel. I kind of miss this a tiny bit. Like I'm just like doing this, whatever this is. Yeah, I mean, hey, this is like, this YouTube channel was like, it still is like kind of my home, So whoever's still out there, like, I'm back. Kind of. I don't know. we back for now. I brought the milk. All right, how are we gonna do this? Y'all don't need to see my face. I mean, can you even see my face? I don't even know if you can see. If you can't, if you say you can't see my face, that's racist. I mean, I can't see my face. So we're just gonna do this nice and old fashioned because I don't feel like editing anything. Well, also don't know how to edit anything. Like I don't even have Premiere on this computer. Oh, that was probably one of the biggest events of last year. One of the biggest is that my drive broke. Like my SSD just like stopped working. And I'm like scared because I'm an idiot and I didn't like have backups or anything. Like I'm like scared to take it somewhere. I know it's gonna cost thousands of dollars to recover the data if I want it. Which I don't know if there's anything worth recovering. I mean, like there's stuff that is definitely worth recovering. Not the hentai, calm down. But there's stuff. It's like, I'll do it if I need it. Maybe I don't know if I might need it. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't. I don't know. Who knows? But anyway. Okay, I'm just gonna do this. This is what we're gonna do. So goodbye to me. We're gonna draft analysis. I'm just on small gun. I'm just gonna show you the Pokemon, and then, like, there's some SPL, like, graphics guy who made some images or stuff, images and whatnot, but like I don't want to edit, so we're just gonna do this, and then there's one big image that has all of them, and we'll just use that image. Yeah, draft analysis, SPL, season 2. Retirement home arc. itzGator. What did this old fart pick and why? First pick. You know, we're just gonna meme it up. Mamswine. I actually did not pick this, so I'm just gonna spoil right now. I did not pick this thing. It's not on my team. Period. It's just not on my team. For some reason, whoever tiers the tiering council or whatever, the tiering committee of the SPL was like, guys, itzGator is back. This man's a threat. Let's make sure Mamoswine is worth like 100 points so he can't take it. Because we're scared. We're literally quaking in our boots over here of what itzGator can do with this powerful behemoth. So I just couldn't take it. It was just way too many damn points. It was way too many points. It does all the same stuff as it looks like previously, right? Like, what is this? Who wrote this? Whoever wrote this needs to be fired from Smogon. Fire them. Like, what is... Oh, this person knows. Whoever wrote this, give them a raise. What is this? Oh, yeah. Okay. But, I mean, it's still the same stuff, but it was just too many points. So we just didn't take it. Sorry. Not this season. Mamoswine is officially retired. And not coming back. Just full-on retired. Let the baby have some rest. She needs some rest. She's been working too hard. You know. So we first picked this thing. I can't even spell it, so that's how you know this season's going to be awful. Gold and go. Why? Because its ability, good as gold. That's my nickname in Japan. They call me good as gold sama. That's what they call me. But no, actually, like, it just has a bunch of special attack. So hopefully I can just click this and do a bunch of damage. Because that's what we want to do, is just a bunch of damage. We're not trying to think. We're not trying to get fancy. We're just trying to click. Because the faster we click, the faster the game's over, the faster the season's over, the faster I can go back to doing whatever the hell I was doing and disappear off the internet again. I don't know, or maybe I'll stay around, who knows? Only one way to find out. Guess Nat's plot. It already has a lot of special attack, but like, sure. Well, I'm assuming this is a lot of special attack in this generation. Like this to me looks, maybe that's my boomer talking, but this looks like a lot of special attack. I guess this move, which is 120 base power, is like Draco Meteor. I feel like I don't need to explain this because y'all are the ones that play the game, and I'm basically explaining it to myself. But I'll explain it anyway. Yeah. Very strong steel move. Basically steel Draco Meteor, kind of. But lower special attack by 1 instead. Shadow Ball is reliable. Gets recovery, which is nice when you have... It has like decent bulk, but like with its typing, the bulk is like more because it resists basically the entire game of Pokemon. So this bulk is basically double because it's going to resist like every hit. And then yeah, it just gets other random coverage moves. I'm not clicking this, so you don't have to. If you're watching this and I play you, you don't have to worry about me. I'm not clicking this. No one's clicking Focus Blast unless I've lost my mind. which is a good chance I actually might lose my mind by playing competitive Pokemon. So maybe, never mind. I take back what I said. I might end up clicking this. And it has other random nasty stuff. It gets Trick. It gets I think it's Thunder Wave. I guess Thunder Wave. But like the main thing is like it can't be statused, and this also includes like defog. So like you can't remove hazards because it's Ghost type, so you can't Wrap Spin, and yeah, you can't defog in front of it because you can't get status. Stay hydrated. Yeah. Cool. So we're just gonna click attacks and be scumbags and click Thunder Wave maybe. I don't know. It just looks like it's a new Pokemon. I also picked just random new Pokemon just because they're new Pokemon. I picked a couple itzGator staples, but also just picked new Pokemon. Alright, next. Hisui Samurott. So the only reason I picked this, well, besides that's new, is this move, Ceaseless Edge. Like, why do you have an attacking move that lays down spikes? That sounds so stupid. Spikes? And attack? And it's actually, like, high base power because of sharpness? Is something? Like actual damage? So if I'm going to pick Golden Go, which they can't Wrap Spin, they can't defog, and can't status, or whatever, blah, 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 then I have this, so I just set up spikes and attack. If I want to attack, and actually has good attack, enough. His stats are actually not that good. Like, I mean, they're whatever. They're just random stats. Is it the same as Samurott? Is it the exact same? Close. It's actually not. Whatever. But it just has this move, and then it just has... Actually, only I don't think I care about anything else. I don't actually think I care about literally a single other thing it can do besides it has this move. Like, I mean, like, I guess it gets this, and yeah, like, it gets knockoff. Like, would I really want to click knockoff instead of set up spikes? Maybe. Sure. It has other moves. It has priority. It gets a couple of disruption stuff, taunt, encore. It does stuff. It's gonna do some damage and provide some utility, and do some more damage and provide less utility because it's doing more damage and setting up spikes. Sounds good to me. Not much to say there, I think, besides that. As you can see, my analysis is quite limited. Wait, what is happening on my screen right now? Oh, never mind. Next. I'm a Donphan. So why did I third pick this? Just to make sure, I just wanted to hard confirm that I would not pick Mamoswine. So by picking this, I could actually still pick Mamoswine with this. Like, why not double up on the ground type? That's strong. But like, I was hoping this would make sure I don't pick Mamoswine because they overpriced that thing to all hell and back. Why are you scared of me? What did I do? It does this. This is basically all it does. It sets up stealth rocks. It can spin stealth rocks. It attacks. It's strong. It has actually a lot of attacks, so it has good coverage for stuff. And yeah, this like boosts speed now or something too, which is interesting. And it's 50 base power. Sure. I mean, Donphan's been doing the same thing. Donphan's been doing this like every generation. I don't think it needs more explanation. Like, what was it doing in Gold and Silver? Great. It was literally clicking Earthquake and Wrap Spin and Gold and Silver. So like, if you don't know what Donphan does now, then you just don't play Pokemon. It literally does the same thing. 4, 5, 6, 7. It's been 8 generations. It does the same damn thing. all reliable. Great. Next. Another itzGator classic. Whimsicott. I've drafted this a couple times. I think in GBA. Maybe the APA. No, I definitely I use it in APA finals. I feel like there's going to be a lot of I don't know what the hell this Pokemon does or what's about to happen. And this can just be a stopgap. Like just a emergency stop it from doing that thing at times. Because it gets Encore, Switcheroo, Taunt, Memento, like just Stun Spore, like just a whole bunch of just random garbage to make them not do what they want to do. And hopefully I don't get 6-0'd. Maybe I get 5-0'd instead. That'd be nice. I think it doesn't get knockoff anymore, it looks like. But still gets the U-turn and whatnot. It's a Whimsicott. I've used it. It's something I'm familiar with using, comfortable using, blah, blah, blah. The only uncomfortable part is it's a terrestrialized, did I say that right? I feel like I said that right. Terrestrialized captain? Terra captain? So like, I can make it into pure fairy, so it does more damage. Or I can make it into a fire. So we have to pick 3 things we can Terra it into. So I picked fairy, fire, and ground. And then like with Terra Blast, I can hit steel types, for example, because I have fire and ground options and whatnot. Yeah, cool stuff there. New mechanic, awesome. But am I gonna do that? Who knows? I mean, it's very utility oriented Pokemon for the most part. But it can do damage because I can now Terra it, which I guess is kind of cool. Next, we picked this behemoth. I should drink more water. Iron Mothington. This is strong. This has to be strong. There's no way 140 special attack is weak. Right? This is like, what, wannabe Volcarona? This is a bit, like, I've drafted Heatran how many times? This is basically Heatran. It's actually not. Because, like, Heatran has a bunch of utility. But, I mean, and is, I guess this just does damage. Just as strong as Heatran, a lot faster. But we lose on a little bit of utility. And it still has some utility, but it's definitely not as bulky. Like, it's not going to resist as much stuff. It has a good amount of resistances, actually, but, like, this defense is pitiful. And its ability is, I mean, it's definitely a more offensive-oriented Pokemon. But, like, yeah, it just does damage. And I like that, like, the moves that it's clicking, like, we're not going to miss. And, like, there's only upside to these, which is nice, you know. Like, Fire Dance, good move. It does get a couple things, like, it can click Toxic Spikes and Toxic. Apparently a lot of Pokemon lost Toxic for whatever reasons, so I guess that's nice that it can click Toxic. Am I clicking Toxic with 140 special attack? I maybe. I don't know. It has options, okay? You have the options open. Yeah, Toxic Spikes, maybe, yeah. I guess it gets healing. Is this 50% still? Whatever. We're doing damage with this thing. Whatever else it does, I don't think I care. Maybe I'll care, but I feel like I won't care. Next, pick Dunsparce. The Dunsparce. So unfortunately, Pyukumuku is not in this game. I don't know why it's not in this generation. It's just not here. I would have insta-picked that. I love Pyukumuku. I have a Pyukumuku plushie. I dream about Pyukumuku. Actually, I dreamt about Chansey, but that was a long time ago. Me and Chansey we're not. No one's thinking about Chansey like that anymore. But yeah, I did have a dream about Chansey where she was my wife. It was I'm gonna stop. But anyway, the Dunsparce here, like, it's just slow and fat and can do a lot of different things, and it's Pyukumuku-esque. I wanted something like Pyukumuku. It's kind of like Pyukumuku a little bit, like just blob. And then I guess Baton Pass. Unfortunately, it gets a bunch of attacks, so it's not Pyukumuku. But like, it gets Stealth Rock, I think. Yeah, like, it gets Stealth Rock. It can set up with Coil or Calm Mind as setup options. It gets Glare, which is everyone's favorite move. Like, it can do, and it gets healing. Like, it can just do a bunch of different things. So I feel like this is like a nice. You just throw it in. It can just fill in. Like, you need it to be Stealth Rocks. You need Stealth Rocks on team. You can put Stealth Rocks on it. You need some setup stuff. Boom. You want to just spread around status and be annoying. Boom. It just does stuff. It probably doesn't do anything fantastic because, I mean, it's in PU. But it probably does a bunch of stuff very mediocre. Very, you know. So it's versatile. Whatever. It's gonna work. It's gonna be fantastic. I have full faith in this Pokemon. We're gonna be big the Dunsparce fans for sure. Surely. Surely. What did I pick next? I actually don't remember. I had to check. Oh, okay. That's why I don't remember, because I picked a shitter. It's not a shitter. It's not a shitter. So I picked Haunter. I've always been... I'm not going to say I've always been a Haunter fan, but I never thought Haunter was a bad Pokemon. Like, yeah, Gengar exists, but like, for what Gengar does, Haunter does that at a lesser clip, but it still does it like pretty damn well. Like 95 speed, 115 special attack versus 110, 130. Big whoop. And this thing actually has Levitate. Gengar doesn't even have Levitate. It's also just very low in points, which is the main reason I picked it. It was like 2 or 3 points. So, like, I picked this and I save a lot of points. And, like, I picked an extremely hard-hitting Ghost type in Golden Go, and extremely hard-hitting Poison type in Iron Moth. So, like, just having a Pokemon that can, like, pressure the same type of mons and whatever. Just double up, you know. And it's cheap. And I can Terra it. So I just gave it Terra, Ghost, Poison, and Fighting. Because, dude, I'm telling you, no one is trying to click this. If I bring Terra, Fighting, Haunter, it's not going to have Focus Blast. It's going to have Terra Blast. Because no one is trying to click this garbage. There shouldn't be a single set that has this move. Like, it's 70% accuracy, that's a lie. It's like 30 at best. So it's just another random Pokemon that can do some damage. That's about it. It just clicks buttons, right? Like, it does have utility options, which is also nice. Like, not Whimsicott level. I mean, but it gets Encore. I mean, because Whimsicott's Prancer and stuff. Like, it gets Encore. Like, you can taunt. It gets Toxic Spikes actually. Memento. Like, it's just a Ghost type, right? Ghost types usually get some like garbage like this. It can help the team. I can see it helping. I can see it doing nothing, but I can also see it helping. Next, picked Belly. Dude, I love this. If anything, this is gonna be Pyukumuku. No, this has to be Pyukumuku. I don't know. Mr. Belly. He's fat. He's a big chonker. He's a chonky boy. He's gonna do some stuff. He'll do some stuff for the team. He'll do some stuff. He has nice pivoting. He can soak. He can toxic. He has healing with this as well. He has a couple good abilities. He can actually do damage. Like 103 special attack is usable. And with this, it gets a boost. Nice boost. Or we can just paralyze everything with static. And it gets some water moves. I wish I got Scald. But Muddy Water, I mean, I guess we'll take it. I guess. And Chilling Water. Can you even click this? I don't know. Mud Slap. Can I use Mud Slap? Is Mud Slap banned? Like, what if I want ground coverage on my Belly Bolt, but I don't want to use Mud Shot because it's not 100% accurate? Can I use Mud Slap? But it just gets stuff. Like, it gets screens. It can pivot. It's just he's chilling. He's chilling. Oh, and so we're naming all our Pokemon after the time I was reincarnated as a slime. We have Belly Bolt. So this is Rimuru. Because he's just like a big chunky slime looking thing. A lot of these names don't fit, like the nicknames, but whatever. I have Belly Bolt. We're going with slime anime. That's it. Who cares about anything else on the team? Whatever their nickname is, what their nickname. But yeah. So nice Belly Bolt. Next, went with another itzGator Classic. Keldeo. Use this in the WBE and the APA it was that league where we drafted like 5 times, but I drafted it sometime in the APA. It kind of actually doesn't do the same stuff, to be honest. Like, it learns Vacuum Wave now, so it actually has priority, and it has Flip Turn, which is like U-turn for water type, but it can't Scald anymore, or Toxic. So like a very common way Keldeo would try to beat his checks is like, you just Scald Burn it, or Toxic it, and then it can't beat it anymore because it takes too much damage. But now you can't do that. Like, you have to click Surf. You're not Toxic. But I guess in exchange for that, I got priority and it can pivot now. So I don't know if Keldeo got better or worse. As a boomer in me, I feel like this is worse because I'd rather click Scald and just toxic to check than leave and have a bit of priority. But we shall see. But I mean, like, it's still bulky, it's still strong, it's still fast, it just has good stats. It's pony. We like Keldeo. Welcome back. Next, so I've not drafted this thing, but I've used it in plenty of Showdown Live because you don't have to think. This is the definition of don't think and just click. My boy Star Raptor, we're just gonna click buttons with this. There's just nothing to think about. If I run Intimidate Star Raptor, you're allowed to come slap me. You can come find me in Japan, and I give you permission to backhand me. Like, we are clicking Reckless. Brave Bird. Double Edge. 5 million damage. If Star Raptor's on the field, someone's dying that turn. Whether it's that Pokemon or the Star Raptor. I don't care. Okay, he's going to be taking a bunch of recoil. Yeah, it's just meant to do damage. That's all it does. It does damage. Decent speed tier, it just does damage. It's Star Raptor. That's all it's ever done is damage. Like, there's no resist. You have to be immune or you're taking 5 million. So, yeah. And then last, I picked this thing. This is new to me. I've never used this before. Zarude. It just has good stats. I don't know. Like, I had a lot of points left because I picked random stuff like Haunter, like, super early. So I just had a lot of points left. So I just picked this thingy. I don't know. I just wanted something that attacked. And this thing just has, like, a lot of stats to attack with. Like, it just has stats. I don't know. Like, it has enough stats to take a hit. It has enough stats to deal damage. It has enough stats to outspeed stuff. It just has stats. I mean, it gets good moves, too. Like, U-turn. I guess knockoff. I checked. It's saying crunch on all these stats, but, like, it does get knockoff. It gets healing. Like, this jungle healing move also, like, cures, will, like, remove the status, but also gets synthesis. I guess Swords Dance, it can set up. Like, it can pivot. Yeah, it gets knockoff. Like, it just has good moves and good stats. I don't know. Like, bulk up, I think, yeah, it gets random stuff like Encore and Taunt as well. Like, it can do stuff. So, yeah. It gets fighting moves. Yeah. So, we just picked the Monkey Boy, whatever this is. Yeah. So that's our team. Looks like my analysis, because as you can see, I have no idea what I'm talking about with, like, half these Pokemon. I literally told you I picked Zarude because it has stats. Like, what in the hell type of logic is that? Every Pokemon has stats. So, should be a fantastic season. Great. I'm going to be working overtime. For what? Nah, no one's working overtime. Yeah. This is the image that the SPL artist guy made. So thanks for that. I didn't mention my other Terra thing. Yeah, Belly Bolt can Terra. And so can Haunter. So Haunter can Terra into either of its stabs or fighting, and Belly Bolt can Terra into electric, water, or flying. I picked water because it just has water moves and take on ground types better. Flying, same reason, just you can take on ground types better. I don't know. Did I even say Whimsicott? I don't even know if I said Whimsicott, Fairy, Fire, Ground. Fairy and Ground just take on steel types better. I just like picked whatever like would normally. Look, I don't know exactly the full extent of how to abuse this mechanic. I just picked whatever would switch in on it. I can Terra and like maybe deal with it. Like if a ground type comes in on Belly Bolt or a steel type comes in on Whimsicott. I don't know. And then Haunter, I just picked his stabs and fighting because no one's clicking Focus Blast. If I'm bringing Terra fighting Haunter, I'm not running Focus Blast. That's the team. Golden Go, Samurott, Donphan, Whimsicott, Iron Moth, Doodoo Sparse, Haunter, Belly, Keldeo, Star Raptor, and Zarude. The dude. I've been recording for 35 minutes. Well, I guess this is to make up for whatever content I haven't recorded in the last 3 years. It's made up for now. There you go. And unfortunately, you will be seeing more content in the upcoming future. Very soon. So, stick around if for some reason you want to put yourself through that. I'm sure it'll be fantastic. But yeah, that's going to be all from me today. Something like, if you want to leave a like or comment on the video. Is that like the extremely like telling way to know that I'm like old as fuck by saying that? If you guys leave a like or comment video, it'd be greatly appreciated. Like, do people even do that anymore? Yeah, don't be leaving no comments, bro. I don't care. No, I'm kidding. You can leave a comment if you want. Something. Yeah, itzGator. Unironically, I will see you guys next time.